Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning and welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Bill Allen sitting in for Winston again. Today is Monday, July the 20th, and we're going to get started here with our weather report brought to us by Haney Technical Center on Baldwin Road. We're looking at a high today of 90 with a low tonight of 78 and winds at west out at 10 miles an hour. It'll get stronger during the day, I promise you. And big surprise, we got a 50% chance of thunderstorms today. So same forecast every day this summer. So we're looking at the tide report now brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Today we've got a high at 12:20 p.m. and a low at 9:26 p.m. So whether you like incoming or falling tide on your fishing, you got both of those today. Should be excellent fishing if we can avoid the storms. River readings. So Apalachicola is at 2.9 feet and it's holding pretty steady. Coincidence, Choctawhatchee is the same. It's at 2.9 feet with a little bit of a gradual fall. So I mean, that's great for bringing the fish out of the woods and narrowing the places that they can go, makes it easier for us to catch them. But again, anytime you're running those rivers, either one of them, when it's that low, there are a lot of stumps, there are a lot of trees, a lot of things that you need to be careful about. So, you know, navigate carefully, especially if there's any question about a place you've not been before. It's beautiful and it's good fish catching, but it can be real dangerous when you're out there running around. The peak fishing times brought to us by Mark Cowart, looking at 2:27 p.m. to 4:27 p.m. and then at 2:57 a.m. to 4:57 a.m. Now we got all busy on Friday and I forgot to do the drawing for the Tarpon Dock Seafood giveaway, so I'm going to do that first thing this morning. And the first one is going to be for the $20 gift certificate at Tarpon Dock Seafood. And it's Joyce Adams of Defuniak Springs. That's a $20 gift certificate. And the other one is for the red snapper. And Danny Buckley. Don't know where Danny's from, but probably Panama City. Anyway, Danny Buckley, that's the red snapper. So come by the studio here, get in touch with Winston, and pick these up. I promise you, I was at Tarpon Dock the other day. They had some scamp in there that was really fresh, and I tell you, it was fantastic. So we got a couple of special guests this morning, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and come right back. Welcome back. Well, I'm joined today by two very special guests. I'm going to let you guys, Martin, I'll let you go first. Just kind of tell folks who you are and, you know, what we're up to as far as the show that's coming up, and I'll just turn it over to y'all.
Okay, great. Hey, we enjoy being here. Just to let everyone know who we are, my name's Nick Martrain, General Manager of Legendary Marine here in Panama City Beach, and we are getting together with the great folks at Harley-Davidson of Panama City, and we're going to put on the first annual, which we think will come for the next few years and many years to come, Bikers and Boaters Show, and we'll have the latest and greatest in the Harley-Davidson world, along with the latest and greatest in the most innovative marine products in the industry, and I'll let Marta introduce herself.
My name's Marta Rose. I'm the Marketing and Events Director at Harley-Davidson of Panama City Beach, and we're really excited about this. As Nick said, it's the first time. As far as I know, this is the first time this type of a show has been done in Bay County, combining bites and boats.
Right.
And so we're very excited that Panhandle Gulf Coast Panama Jack just signed on as our title sponsor. So the name of this event is officially the Panama Jack Outdoor Bike and Boat Show.
Fantastic.
It's happening Labor Day weekend, 3 days. It's 3 full days, September 4th, 5th, and 6th.
And I mean, it's just bikes and boats. You know, there's people that have boats. A lot of people have bikes. You know, so that's a good marriage. But who came up with this? Who started this deal?
I think, didn't Mark Cowart?
Well, I guess it was Mark Cowart that kind of put us together.
He starts a lot of stuff.
He had an idea. He approached me with an idea. I'm sure he approached Nick with the same
He did.
idea. Mark is the one that brought us two together. We sat down with Harley-Davidson's general manager and talked about the possibilities. And I think in that discussion we realized that there's a big overlap in our customer base, who Harley's customer is, who Legendary Marine's customer is. And wouldn't this be a fun outdoor show and have a lot of brand new boats there. The brand new 2016 Harley-Davidsons will have just come out a week before. So this is almost going to be like an exciting preview for the new stuff,
Sure.
as well as some really good end of summer specials for the 2015s.
Well, you know, Winston has, we have talked several times, and Mark and I, of course, and several other people about, you know, bringing more opportunities for people to come to shows like this or to the fishing seminars, you know, that I know that Mark and Michael have done, and just to help people get more involved, you know, just to come out and support some of the things that are going on, and you know, just be able to be around people with similar interests, you know, with like interests, so you can exchange ideas, you can you know, just to get people more active, and there's going to be a ton of activities out there. I mean, I've
Yes.
looked at the information there, and let's talk about when this is going to be. So let's let everybody know when and the hours, the date.
Okay.
This is going to be the Labor Day weekend. It'll be the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 3-day event, and it'll basically be all day, and it'll be at Harley-Davidson of Panama City. This is where we'll have the event, and it's going to be more than just boats and bikes. I mean, certainly we're very, very excited to be able to put world-class products on the marine side there. Being able to partner up with world-class Harley-Davidsons and a world-class company like Harley-Davidson of Panama City, but it's going to be a family event. There's going to be a whole bunch of vendors there related to the motorcycle side, as well as a lot of vendors related to the marine side. We're going to have fish fry cook-offs and a lot of events. Mark will be there doing seminars on fishing, as well as some other people. So it's going to be activities along with the showing of the world-class products we're talking about.
That's fantastic, and you know, it's always so important when you've got something for the kids to do out there. You know, it helps with getting other people. So,
Yep.
all right, we're going to go ahead right here and take a short break, and then we're going to come back and get a little bit more into detail of the types of vendors and what's going on for that weekend. So stay with us, and we'll be back in just a second. All right, welcome back. Again, here with the two of our very special guests talking about the what are we calling this? What's the name of this?
This is the Panama Jack Outdoor Bike and Boat Show,
Okay, and it's held.
held at Harley-Davidson of Panama City Beach. For anybody that hasn't been there yet, we're 1 mile east of Pier Park. And
Hard
it's
to
going to
miss.
be, it's pretty
Beautiful
hard to
facility
miss.
out there.
The big monument sign out there, and thank you. Have you been out?
I have been out.
Okay.
I have been out.
We're very proud of our facility. It's a large Harley. We're almost 40,000 square feet
Yeah.
inside. Then
Yeah.
we have that big outside West Pavilion, and that's actually where the bulk of the boat show is going to take place. We'll have
Yeah.
all the yachts outside there.
And almost every time I go by there's something going on.
Yeah, we
I mean,
we average
it's
about 2
constantly
events a week.
something. Yeah, it's amazing, and I'm sure that's good for drawing people to you over there. But and so this is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the hours of the event are going to be Harley's actual hours of
Okay.
operation, which is 9 a.m. to 6 on Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday, and 10 to 4 on Sunday.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Now, let's just talk about some of the people that have already come together for this, you know, like the title sponsors and some of the stuff that you guys are going to have out there.
Yes. Well, of course, Gulf Coast Panama Jack is our title sponsor. Innovations Federal Credit Union is a presenting sponsor. They are our official lender of the event.
Okay.
And they'll be on site the whole time financing deals for people for both bikes and boats. Then we've also got Cox Hot Tubs, which is a subsidiary of Cox Pools.
Pools,
And they'll also have their Komodo Joe grills out there, which is a product that they sell. And then we've got Salt Life Sport Optics. they've got a new optical eyewear line that they really want to put out and promote. So Salt Life has come on.
Yeah, and I'm hearing some really good things about that. From
Really
some of
nice.
these guys are starting to use these. They're supposed to be just phenomenal. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm
Well,
looking forward to it.
They'll have product out there. The Eye Center at Pier Park carries their product, and they're going to have a big booth out there.
Oh, the Eye Center is. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very good.
All of the exhibitors will be able to sell their product and service as well as promote it. So we're going to have about 30 to 35 exhibitors out in Vendor Village, about 6 restaurants in the food court. And as Nick mentioned earlier, they're going to be showcasing some of our area's finest seafood and fish, and
Near and dear to my heart.
and mine, and have a big old Florida-style fish fry-off that is judged. Have a panel of judges.
Oh, well, if you need extra judges, I just want to let you know I'm available for all the tasting that you.
I think
you
I'm going
might
to be one of
need.
those.
That's,
Yes.
that's good to know.
Yeah, good to know. I'm sure Mark wouldn't be opposed to it either.
Absolutely.
So, what are some of the activities? And you mentioned to me off air that you still have sponsors coming in. I mean, you've got people contacting you wanting to be a part of this, and so the sponsor
day.
list is growing.
Every day.
But-
And if people are interested, they can call Legendary Marine in Panama City Beach, or they can call Harley Davidson. We are still taking exhibitors. We actually could probably squeeze in one more sponsor, although we've got our main sponsors, and we're still taking restaurants.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. I mean, this is. I'm really excited about this, giving people an opportunity, to come out and in one place and kind of, just experience all the aspects that you guys are offering, from the bike side, the fishing side, the food side.
Yes.
Well, instead of just a boat show or a bike show, this is really an event. It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
family
unique
event.
idea.
It's something that the entire family will enjoy. It's as Marta has mentioned, we've got a lot of different vendors that'll be there. So it'll be entertaining, as well as being able to view the world-class products in the marine industry and the Harley Davidsons, which that speaks for itself. But I just want to tell everybody, come on out and have a good time. Bring your entire family. Yes. If you're not going to do anything else, it's worth your time to visit this facility. It is one of the.
It is very impressive.
It's the most impressive facility I've ever seen on the retail side, and people would love just going through it and seeing how nice this facility is, and how friendly it is to all the customers that come by. Of course, they're certainly professionals in this industry. Harley Davidson, I can't say enough about them. And we're just very fortunate to have partnered up with a world-class organization like Harley Davidson of Panama City Beach, and we're looking forward to the event. And as Marta's mentioned, we're going to have the 2016 new product that'll just have been arrived, and we'll also have a lot of clearance pricing on 2015s there. So it's a great opportunity to come out and live the boating lifestyle and the biker lifestyle, and which a lot of people do both, and we're looking forward to seeing you out there.
And now, on the fishing side, I know we've talked. There's going to be, I believe you have Mark and Michael now are going to do an inshore series for you.
Well,
Yes.
Mark will definitely be doing a seminar, and he's done quite a few of these for us, and his seminars are very, very entertaining and informative. And whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting into fishing, Mark certainly has some information that'll help anyone in between that range. Very, very good seminar. In addition to that, though, we're also going to have some type of offshore segment as well. So we're going to reach the entire range of fishing in this part of the country.
Yeah, that's fantastic. The opportunity, and we've really, and Winston has really, promoted when Mark and Michael are doing these inshore series, and I know every time they do one, it seems to grow.
Yes.
I mean, it almost becomes a standing room only, and a lot of people, they do a great job, and I'm not sure who you have doing the offshore, but.
That is Captain James Peak
Oh, okay.
is going to.
Okay, so you've already got somebody set up for that.
We do. He's
As-
going to be doing it on Friday and Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
And his is cool because it's very interactive. He is asking people, fishing enthusiasts, to bring their own fly rod if they like. And it'll be kind of a one-on-one demo.
Okay.
Fly cast and cast net fishing.
Fantastic. It's as much as what I find is, as much as the seminars and a lot of feedback that we get on it is, it's the opportunity to be in a room or be in an area with that many fishermen,
Yes.
whether you're inshore or you're offshore or you're a cast net guy like I love. I grew up throwing a cast net, but it's the opportunity, that exchange of ideas, because it's before everybody gets there early for it, and you have all these all this experience talking, and then you listen to Mark and after that, everybody hangs around, and you start asking, well, how do you do this or how do you do that? And that's that kind of information from professionals, but from also people just sharing ideas and being with other people that fish. That's what's going to keep the interest and keep growing this sport that I'm so in love with. But it's just a sharing of knowledge, and it's just a place where everybody get together who loves the same things. And I know biking's the same way. There's a lot of bikes in our family and a long history of riding, and it's the sharing of ideas is wonderful.
Well,
all right, let us take this quick break, and then we'll be right back and talk more about the activities that are going on. Welcome back. We'll just continue this conversation and talk a little bit about more if you guys want to talk about, the who's going to be there and what's going on and that kind of thing.
Sure. We are signing up exhibitors every day.
That's good.
We already have several people signed up, but it's going to be a variety of exhibitors with boating and biking, of course. From the biking side, we have Law Bike and Jeff Art Allstate, who are Harley sponsors. They're pretty much at all the things we do. We're going to have some custom painting, some parts and accessories dealers, some biking apparel companies. We always get a patch sewer, some head wraps. If you've ever been to a bike night, the kind of vendors that are there.
Yeah.
So they'll be here again. And then from the marine side.
Well, from the marine side, we're going to have a lot of vendors that have ancillary businesses and activities related to boating, certainly. One good thing when we're talking about the seminars that we're going to be doing, they'll mention a lot of times what some of the latest and greatest tackle and type of lures.
Sure.
And we'll have vendors there such as Half Hitch Tackle, Dick's Sporting Goods. Those guys will have that particular equipment available where you can actually view it and learn more about it from the professionals at their stores.
Right.
RJ Garmin Marine will be there to be able to tell you the latest in docks and lifts. And we're going to have a lot of other vendors that we're talking to right now, but anything that you need to help your experience on the marine side or the bike side, these additional vendors certainly will be there for support and be able to not just show you additional product, but be able to educate you on how that product can help you out.
And you had mentioned to me earlier, I think you've got some electronics, boating electronics people out there.
We'll have some electronics out on display, and we're going to have a lot of people there that are really experts in it that will be able to tell people the best way to utilize the electronics and how to use them. That's the big thing.
Amen. I talk to so many people, and I'm guilty of this too. You buy these new electronics for your boat, and they wind up just using them in a very narrow spectrum when these things can be, when you talk to these reps and people who are knowledgeable about those electronics, and you look at what you have, it's amazing what you can do that you have no idea that you can do.
It's it's funny, in the old days when you were growing up, the way you defined a good fisherman back then was totally different than the way you do it now. Now it's who knows how to utilize the electronics best is who the good fishermen are.
Well, Mark and I talked about that last week when he was on, and as far as going to new places, you go to Google Earth, and then you can put those coordinates in, and it saves you a lot of gas just running around trying to find places. I always love talking to the electronics guys. Yeah. And so, what activities do you have for the kids?
Harley is very family friendly. And so basically everything we do, we're always promoting, bring your kids, bring the family down. We're working on exactly what the kids' activities are going to be.
Okay.
We've got a beautiful guest lounge with a pool table, with the popcorn machine and the slushies. And then we're going to have some booths out in the vendor village with activities that they can do and get creative. In addition, we've got a big grassy pit area which is right between the Harley deck and the Harley stage, and there's going to be some fun outdoor running around kinds of things for them to do.
Very important.
That will be, adults there supervising so that the parents can walk around and enjoy Vendor Village, knowing that their children are safe.
And this is kind of growing and developing as we speak, right?
It's evolving.
You introduce
it's evolving
the idea.
every hour.
Every hour. It
You
changes.
introduced the idea, and then people started having interest in it. So
Well,
you're still developing, right?
What's kind of interesting is we didn't realize just how successful this was going to be and how much interest it would garner. And about a week after the first press release went out to the media, we started getting phone calls. Actually, it was within a week. And I would ask people, how'd you hear of this? Because we really hadn't put out any promotional materials yet. And they said, well, we just were Googling boat shows in the Florida Panhandle.
And that came up.
And you came up.
Speaking of that, is there a website where people can go to and see how as this develops?
Well, right now this is on Harley Davidson's website, which is pcbharley.com.
Okay.
And we'll also have this information loaded on the Legendary Marine website, which is legendarymarine.com.
Okay. So, and especially the way this is developed, you can probably go every day and see something different. That's
It'll
what I'm
change.
hearing.
Yes. Both of us have Facebook pages, so we're also updating the social media with every new development whenever we add on a new workshop or activity. Speaking of fun, there's going to be a bikini bike wash every day for the bikers that's free. And this is something that we do frequently.
Right.
Going to have a lot of music. Some of the workshops that are interactive on the biker side are going to have to do with all the new parts and accessories for your new 2016 Harley.
Which is constantly evolving.
Well,
right?
and those things will have just come out too the week before. So the new aspect and the new previewing of this is exciting.
That's fantastic. Listen, I appreciate you guys being here today, and pay attention, check the website. It's a great opportunity to take the whole family out and support outdoor activities from boating and biking, all the other things in between, and some great food. So look forward to seeing you there. Hope you have a great week. See you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.